Hola amigos, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Today I wanted to make a longer video, right? So this is going to be a longer video. And what we're going to do is we'll go over all the words, right? Every single word we learned esta semana, right? So we did a few words this week. And so we'll just revisit these words, right? So el lunes, right? El lunes, and I have the list right here, just so you know. So el lunes, amigos, we did caray, right? Caray. So caray means, you already know that it means either wow or like darn it, right? Depending how you use it, depending on the context, it means you're it's surprise, right? It means surprise, but it could also mean frustration, like darn it, why did this happen, right? So caray, caray. So I'll give you an example. Caray, sacaste una buena nota hoy, right? If I'm talking to my son, right? I'm saying, wow, you got a good grade today. Now, frustration. Let's do frustration because that was more like surprise. Now let's do frustration. I would say, caray, ¿por qué te portas mal? Right? Like, darn, why are you misbehaving? Why are you behaving this way? See, there's two ways to use it, right? So, caray, that was Monday. El martes, Tuesday. What did we do Tuesday? We did nacer. Nacer. So nacer, you already know that it means to be born, right? And we had a lot of people telling me the places where they were born at, right? So if I say yo nací en Peru, I'm saying I was born in Peru, right? ¿Y tú dónde naciste? And you, where were you born, right? So nacer is the regular verb. Yo nací in past tense. But if I'm asking you, it would be ¿dónde naciste? Right? Where were you born? Right? So the conjugation of the verb changes depending on how you use it. But again, nacer means to be born. Now, el miércoles we did feliz. Feliz, very easy word, right? In Spanish we say feliz. And again, in Spanish we have multiple ways to say this word, right? Happy, right? Feliz, we say contento. That's another way to say it, contento. Feliz, contento, alegre. That's another way, right? But feliz means happy, right? And I'll give you an example real quick. Estoy feliz de estar con ustedes hoy. I'm saying I'm happy to be with you today. There you go. That's a quick example. So feliz means happy. Born or nacer means to be born. And then caray, surprise or amazement. El jueves, Thursday. What did we do on Thursday? El jueves, we did problema, right? Problema. So, and this is something that I hear all the time. Some people say, no problema, right? In Spanish, there is no such word as problema, right? Es problema, right? El problema, right? So if you want to say no problem, you say no hay problema, right? And now I'll give you another example. I'll come up with another example for you guys. So I would say, tengo un problema muy grande, pero lo voy a resolver. See, that's a good example. So what I'm saying is, I have a big problem, and but I'm going to solve it. Tengo un problema muy grande, pero lo voy a resolver. I have a big problem, but I'm gonna solve it. There you go, amigos. So that's my example for problema el jueves. El viernes, Friday. What did we do on Friday? On Friday we did, it's right here, querida o querido, right? What does querida means or querido, right? Usually when you write a letter, but back in the day we would say querida familia, right? Querido amigo, right? Dear friend, dear family, right? So querida or querido means dear, beloved. Yeah, it's an affectionate way to address someone, right? Querida, querido. I'll give you an example. If I'm talking to my family and I'm making an announcement, I'm saying, querida familia, Hoy quiero decirles que los quiero mucho. Gracias por todo. See, dear family, today I want to tell you that I appreciate you and love you so much. Thank you for everything. Gracias por todo. There you go. That's my example for querida o querido, depending how you use it, right? Depending on how you use it, right? So, and then the last one for el sábado. Today, Saturday, we did abrázame, right? Abrázame is a command verb, and it comes from the verb abrazar. Abrazar, which means to hug, So, but in this context, right, the way I did it, right, the way I explained it to you guys was abrázame, right? I'm adding the me at the end, and so I'm saying abrázame, hug me, abrázame, hug me. Now, the verb is abrazar, right? Just the regular verb, abrazar. Now, what is the noun for this word? I'm just putting you on the spot, but that's okay. So, how would you say hug? Just hug. Not as a verb, but just as a noun. You would say abrazo, abrazo, right? So abrazo, abrazar, abrázame. See how, this, depending on how you use it, this word changes, right? It could be used as a verb, it could be used as a noun, it could be used as an adjective even, or as a command in this case, right? Abrázame, hug me. There you go, amigos. So this was kind of a recap of everything we did this week. Hope this was helpful for you. Hope this helped. And I will see you la próxima semana, next week.